Alright folks, Post here, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video, and as usual, let's get our daily discount summons in. Be really nice if we could pull her here. But hey, not expecting much. 1% anyways. So basically what I did is I finally finished farming Guzma's Syncorps thanks to the 100 orbs that they actually give us in the event. Finished it relatively quickly, I would say, right? Unfortunately no Plumera there, and yeah, let's go try it out after we do our summons here. Another, like I always say every day, another Fantino would be nice. Probably not gonna happen. Hey, I'll take a 4-star power up. Can't even get one. Oh well, that's unfortunate. Can we get a 4-star power up here? Or 5-star power up? I'll take either. Is there any other 5-stars that oh, Leaf I haven't maxed out. Leaf is 3 out of 5 right now. Kukui, I think, is also 3 out of 5. Leaf and Kukui, they're not maxed out yet, but ooh, hey, I'll take the 4-star power up. I will take the 4-star power up. There we go. So, let's go ahead and try out Guzma then. So let's go do do the event first. So the Team Skull Crash Course. So the grid I am going with, actually, by the way, is this one over here. If I could pull it up real quick. Here it is. I'm going like full damage for this one, right? Obviously there are better ways you could probably do this, right? For one, you know, taking Vigilance over here would be better than what I'm doing here in general use, but over here I just want to see how much damage Stu could do, right? And also you could pick up First Aid as well, with a relatively full pin missile set, right? So got all the pin missile power-ups. These are all +1 powers, but it's +1, but they're a lot in comparison, right? To a lot of the other stuff that you could potentially get, just due to how the multiplier works. Two move gauge refreshes, and they're 3. They're not like move gauge refresh 2. They're move gauge refresh 3 on pin missile. Got an extra bit of attack, and this is the key here. No quarter. Maximizes number of times multiple moves, multi-strike moves hit when the user's multi-strike move is successful. So Guzma, without no quarter, it's just like a Sceptile, right? But with no quarter, it just makes Pin Missile just so much stronger, right? So Pin Missile, I don't have it at 5 out of 5. It's 4 out of 5 at the moment. So 18 power, right? Attacks targets 2 to 5 times in a row. No quarter makes it every time guaranteed 5 times in a row. So you're dealing a Stone Edge amounts of damage, right? Every single time when you use Pin Missile, and it's only a 2 gauge move with 2 move gauge refreshes. And also I picked up Critical Strike, or not Critical Strike, Catastrophe 2 here, which powers up, sync moves by 20% if they were crits, and then also an extra sync move damage. Just again, this build not the most optimal build, just to see how much damage this guy could do. So let's go into story. Let's do Guzma's event. Let's go do the very hard version of that. So in terms of support, Guzma really doesn't need any supports, honestly, because he gets Dire Hit Plus himself, 100% crit, and then you got Beat Him Down, which boosts up to 4, and you could use that obviously twice, right? So you get +6 attack, 100% crit, and then +6 defense as well, right? Which, by the way, this guy has a lot of base defense, right? So there's that as well. Alright, let's check this out. So in this set, like, first impression, like, you could use it, but it's like kind of irrelevant because it's just much better just to go ahead and start buffing your Pin Missile instead. Let's do that so we get sync move quicker. I guess Hold Presence as well for move gauge regen, right? But yeah, again, supports aren't really that big of a deal. Like, maybe you could get like special defense supports, Alyssa, just for like the sync move countdown. But other than that, speed maybe. Speed is not that big of a deal since, again, you do have 2 move gauge regens on, on Pin Missile. So there's that. All right, let's go ahead since Breathtaking actually did give us a bit of a +1 on the crit, right? So, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 400 per hit. 400 per hit. Hit 5 times. Again, every single time it's gonna hit 5 times. All right, there's that. Alright. Let's see how much it does after a sync move. Almost 700. Almost 700. So a bit under... what? A bit under 3.5 thousand damage on a single pin missile, which again is a 2-gauge move. It's a 2-gauge move. After sync move. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Okay, let's try this again, except we're not going to use first impression, because first impression is what, 1.5k on that Tyranitar? Not that big of a deal. There are some scenarios where you could use it, right? If you need to take out an opponent quick, right? Without need to, you know, buff or do all that stuff. You could go do that. One downside I do see with Guzma is they beat him down. Like, even, like, after you use your first one, when you use the second one, as long as you have, like, more than 2 gauges, it'll use up all the rest of the gauges as well, which is kind of annoying. It's not, like, that big of a deal, but kind of annoying. So, there's that as well. Let's not use supports this time, and just go full pin missile. Alright, we're maxed out in terms of our buffs and all that stuff. And here comes a pin missile. And... around 450 per hit. How much is that? 450 times 5. So 2.2k per pin missile, which again, 2-gauge move against the Tyranitar. And also, it breaks endurance, by the way, pin missile. And both move gauge refreshes triggering at once. Damn. The Razor Leaf. If you speed this up, the Razor Leaf is super laggy. But if you don't, it's not that bad. And that's what? Around 200 neutral hit before sync. This is, again, before sync move boost, right? So, a lot of damage. And also, you can mind, this guy's defense, physical defense is insane. And special defense, even though it's not like that high, there's a sync grid where you could raise your special defense, right? Every time you use its trainer move, it raises your special defense by 1 as well, so you get that your special defense to +2 as well with your trainer move. So you can pick that up as well. That's a really, really good pickup, especially if you're facing opponents that don't crit, right? So you don't need, if you don't need vigilance, you can pick that up, right? That's really, really good there. So let's do co-op now. Let's go do the main story, because there's like only one stage that's like that's weak to bug at all, right? So let's do that. Nanu on the I guess very hard. So let's bring 2 strikers, Pikachu and Zebstrika, just to take out the sides, which are weak to electric, and then we could focus on the mid. So this stage does have a critical shield, so what we're trying to do here is trying to take out Liepard before it sets up critical shield, so we could actually have her crit, right? Alright, here we go. So this is where I would probably use up a first impression, even though again it doesn't do that much damage. Well, it still does a lot. 1.6 over there, right? I probably should have used Dire Hit before I Pin Missiled, honestly. Yeah, probably have to use another one here. I just need to like take it out before it sets up its critical shield. Alright, please. Please, Guzma. Guzma! Yeah, I probably should have buffed before I went for a Pin Missile there. That's my bad. Oh no, it didn't die. Yeah, we totally should have buffed before that. Oh well, they have a critical shield now. That's unfortunate. But yeah, like I can't do any other stage. Like this is like the only stage that is a co-op stage that's weak to bug, and that has critical shield. So can't do much about that, unfortunately. All right, let's do that. Beat him down. Ouch. Ouch. There goes Floatzel. Second one, so we get max physical attack here. And let's get our Dire Hits in. Ouch. Poor thing. But Pikachu's not like terrible. And it's because I do think I might have like the support version of Pikachu right now instead of the DPS version. Anyways. Alright, Liepard sinking. After that, Nanu should come out, and we should take out Nanu relatively easily. Oh, also, crit shield is gone. Ouch. Yeah, this guy's special defense isn't the greatest in comparison. Also, I did not take the special defense buff Which, generally, again, this is just a showcase video. Generally, if you're not doing what I'm trying to do here, you probably would want to pick that up, right? Either that or Vigilance. Either one, you know, really good skills. Again, depending on circumstances. And we just two-shot the boss there. Again, with 2 gauge moves. 2 gauge moves, not 3 gauge moves, not whatever. And with MP refresh. Alright, let's try that again. Except, let's see if we can take the thing up before it sets up critical shield, so... yeah. Alright. So I guess we should probably buff first. I think... oops. That we don't have any... it's kind of lame that you could only do it, like, once per week. Even if you could, like, do it without the rewards or whatever. That would have been nice. Okay. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do the damage buff, since that does give a bit more. 10% more than crit there. And also crit's not guaranteed if I'm only using one, because I think I only have time to use one. Alright, anyways. Again, first impression, you can only use it when you haven't used any other moves yet, so... like, even, like, buffing moves would make it fail, unfortunately. Alright. Which, again, it's not that big of a deal. First impression, there really aren't that many stages where, like, you have to use first impression. Alright. So, in terms of stages that are bug week, right, we do have the Battle Villa stage. That's bug week, especially, you know, next time the Battle Villa comes up, where the last stage is actually, or the last set of stages, more specifically, will all be week 2 bug. Did I just get a really bad roll there? Damn. Oh, it's unfortunate. Oh well. It's alright, it's alright. It's not that big of a deal here. Although I did use the wrong move here. Oh, you know what? Let's go and fight something that's not bug week. Let's do that. And see how it does against a non-super effective stage. Alright, which most units generally do kind of struggle, except for the exception of red, right? Just because red is just so powerful and it does so much against anything, right? But let's do Brock. Why not? Yeah, let's do Brock. Let's go in with... we could go in with NPCs. I think that should be fine. And Guzma. What are the sides again for Brock? I can't remember. Is it Frillish? Or something? Anyways. Let's try that. Water type. Oh. Oh, no. That's for Brock. The sides are what? Grass week or something, right? Yeah, it is Frillish, so... at least I think that's what they're called. Alright. In this case, there's, you know, no point doing any of the other stuff. Let's have them switch not the other stuff, the whatchamacallit? Okay, physical damage. They do have a physical shield, right? Physical damage down. But we also have crit, so there's that as well. Which they don't have a crit shield for. Alright. There we go. We should be at max there. Let's start pin missiling. Can we get move gauge regens? We have 2 move gauge regens. Getting 1 would be nice, at least. Alright, so 200 per hit. Ah, damn it, we didn't get a single move gauge regen there. That's unfortunate. Oh, you know what? If we don't get move gauge regens, I just realized we could use first impression, right? Even though, again, it doesn't do damage, it's good for a sync move countdown, right? Oh, am I really just that unlucky? Oh well. Alright. Get quicker sync moves up. And... ouch. Prematurely. It's gonna hurt. It's a sync move, right? Ouch. Well, not as much as... hey! Those on the sides, those are tanks. Both of those are tanks. And we took much less damage than the 2 tanks on the sides, right? Alright, can we please get some move gauge regen? Alright, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, am I really getting Screech right now? Oh, nice, there we go, move gauge regen there. And our sync move. Damn, really got Screech there. That's not good. Of all the things that happened to me, I'd rather get hit than get Screech there, unfortunately. But oh well, what can we do? Catastrophe! 2. It's 3.2k damage. Oh, even with Screech, it wasn't even that bad. Well, does suck though. Does decrease our speed. Because Guzma's speed is pretty suspect, the dude does rely a lot on getting the MGRs, right? Which you generally do, unless you're me. Okay, it's getting better now, as you can see. Not as bad as it was when the game started. So, hey, there's that. Alright. Okay. Pin missile. Or is it over? Nope, it's not over. Not remotely over. It's over for the Lunatone over there, though. Still 300 or so? On, like, non-super effective? Damn, that's really good. That's really, really good. Alright. Double move gauge refresh. That, again, they don't stack, so it's like, it's two separate ones, so they could, like, trigger at once, and then, like, give you, like, 2, right? Since that's how it works. Alright, our move gauge is fine now. Yeah, I just got, like, really, really bad luck at the beginning there. Unfortunately. Alright, that Icy Wind should do us in. Unless that's enough to take it. Oh, never mind! We're good! We took it out. Damn. Guzma's really, really good. He's really good. Unfortunately, he's on a terrible banner, so... I mean, the folks will get him eventually in future banners, right? With higher raids, better raids, and all that. Well, I don't think there will be better banners for him. Well, he might have like a single banner where he's like 2% without Plumeria, right? Explain the rates. But at the moment, the banner's kind of bad. Not kind of bad, it's really bad. But yeah, hopefully if he's in like select scouts or whatever in the future where you get to pick 5 stars, this guy's a really, really good pickup for the generic units that are non-Pokemon. So, there you go. Probably the best physical striker in the game is going to be a beast in Belleville, and that does come back, so... Which I think is either tonight or tomorrow night, I can't remember. But anyways, that's me for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like and enjoy this video, so bring your channel for some more Pokemon Masters content. I'll see you guys in the next one.